Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 16th to the 30th, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps this channel be seen by the YouTube algorithm, getting these videos out to more people, and letting me know that you guys like this stuff. So, thank you so much for doing so. You really make this channel possible, and it's absolutely amazing. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh. Okay, so when the sun comes up as the energy we are to be mindful of, this is usually the things that we don't have to worry about in our lives, like the people who are rather self-sufficient, or the areas in our lives that just kind of like run on autopilot. Here it's going to take a little bit more attention, and it's going to be calling our attention more. So just be aware of that. Also, like, make time for the people that they're usually fine, like they have everything covered, they're just fine type of thing. Try to have moments to talk, especially if they're your kids. Have those moments to talk, like call them up on the telephone, or set aside some time, because it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice for them to be like, oh wow, you care, because they can feel during this time, I don't know, they can feel rather alone, like nobody really cares type of thing. And that's just not true. And we can feel that way ourselves in certain areas that are usually running so smoothly. It's like, well, nobody cares. We have to let ourselves shine, and we have to be kinder to ourselves, like not put as much pressure on ourselves as we are. Kind of step away into peace, step into our peace. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and Spirit guides. Here we have spiritual reversed. We're not really getting as in touch or as in tuned with the spiritual side of us as we need to be. Spirit saying here, step more into the spiritual. Make time for spiritual practices that just sing to your heart, that elevate you, that move you forward. That's going to be really important. There's something here also with making time for music. This is harp music here. Somebody plays the harp, okay? Play the harp or listen to harp music. That's going to be something that's just beautiful for you. It really is. And it connects you spiritually. And there's just a sense here of, I'm not doing those things that elevate me spiritually, that elevate my soul and myself. We can't even be poo pooing it like, oh, I have to get more serious. And Spirit's like, but you are serious. You might not be serious in the way other people are serious, but that's fine. Embrace you, be you. Let's see what Spirit has to say through the tarot. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Ooh. And of course, they fall on the floor. So give me just one moment as I pick them up. All right. Ooh, goodness. Sorry, I hit my mic. It's good. Old. Set back up again. Okay, here we go. Do apologize about that. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. The Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Move these down so you can see better. We're very good with our words. Now, if you're born on the cusp with Libra, or you have a lot of air sign energy in your chart, that's coming through very profoundly. And if you have air sign energies in your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they have a very big role during this time. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is a very interesting queen. You know, in some cards, she's not depicted as nicely as maybe she should be, or maybe she could be. The Queen of Swords can be blunt, straight to the point, and not really minding about feelings. She can be aware of her own feelings. Sometimes she isn't even. She's just very blunt and to the point, and she's that way with everybody. But she might only be aware of her own feelings. So that can be something that's a little bit tricky here. During this time, we can be very aware of our thoughts, our feelings, actually a little bit too much in our own head. So just be aware of that. But we're cutting through a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, a lot of negativities, and we're seeing ourselves move forward in the glory of what we want in our lives and what we want to say. There is a real sense of I'm embracing my words, I'm embracing what I desire in my life, I'm thinking about things a bit more, and I'm coming to conclusions that ring true for me. They don't need to ring true for everybody else, but they ring true for me. The Queen of Swords is the most masculine of the queens. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's going after. She knows what she desires from her life. And she doesn't care if others, like that or don't like that. This is her. And this is going to be a time where we pretty much embody that same adage. We are going after what we want in our lives. We're cutting through doubts and fears and negativity. We've worked hard. We've worked long. We've sacrificed. We've achieved. And now we are embracing our success. And we're respecting the hours, the days, the weeks, the months, the years that went into creating and cultivating this success. With the Knight of Swords, knights protect queens. So a lot of our actions are going to be going to protecting and cultivating something bigger and something more. The Knight of Swords is the hero of the story, right? The white knight that comes in and saves the damsel. But this is also very much a sense of us awakening. There's a part of us that's cutting through doubts and fears and negativities, hurts and pains, and cutting through the poisons of the world to elevate, and the poison within our own self, the words that have hurt us, the words that have stung. And we're elevating our own spirit, our own soul, and we're becoming more and more and more aware and awakened. We're going to be awakening a part of ourselves that has been asleep for way too long. And as we do so, we're going to be seeing different avenues of the world. We're going to be seeing different ways that we really want to move forward in our lives. New paths are going to be opening to us. Are we going to be worried about things? Yeah, we are. Here's the thing. Now, I learned this from a master of Qigong. And I have, really am liking Qigong. I have a link to Spring Forest Qigong in the description box below. So here, with worry, smile. If you find that you worry a lot, I tend to worry a lot, smile. There's meridian points in your lips and in your jaw. When you smile, those meridian points in your jaw activate, or for your liver, right? They help release negativity. Liver is where anger is. Your pancreas is where, worry is. So when you smile, you're helping to relieve your body of worry and anger. And that's what the Nine of Swords is. It's worry and anger that we can claw our way out of, right? But it's painful, right? The swords can make a ladder, but it's a painful ladder. There is a sense here that as we look at what we're worried about and we awaken to it, it's painful to us. Our sleepless nights, we might come to a conclusion where it's like, oh, that's what I'm afraid of. And it can be more heavy than what we want to see or what we want to say, our fears that come forward. I know it sounds so trivial or so simplistic as to be almost irrelevant, to say smile, and you'll find the worry and the fear starts to dissipate. But it really helps. They say if you smile, it raises your serotonin levels, it does something to your brain, it helps you. And that's why it helps you. It helps with your liver, it helps with your pancreas. Because people don't see you worrying. They see you as this person on horseback, finely dressed, having everything under control. And so what people see externally and what you're feeling internally, they don't match. Now it's time to be kind to yourself. And it's time to say, what is the worry getting me? And what do I need from the worry? What is it achieving? This is also time to slow down, to look at things methodically, to look at your prosperity and your success. And this is the time to say, what do I really want? What do I really need? What's really important? You're going to have a lot of things woven together. You're going to see a lot of things moving in a direction that surprises you. But it's like, oh, that's a natural progression. Like, oh, that's where it needs to be. There's also a time here where we start to focus on our dreams, where we start to get little glimpses of our dreams as we wake up. Now, you could be one of the really lucky people and remember your dreams, keep a dream journal down and write it all down or write it on your phone. But there's a sense here of be mindful of your prosperity, be mindful of your money, be mindful of growing your wealth. It will happen slowly, but it will happen steadily. And that is going to be a blessing. We're kind of walking away from our dreams. Now, for some of our dreams, we're going to sit there and say, you know what? That really doesn't, jive with my life. It's not where I need to be. But with other dreams, you're going to be looking at them and saying, why am I giving up on this? And it can be like it's never going to happen, or I've gotten it all wrong type of thing. But remember, divinity put your dreams in your heart for a reason. And so here, embracing those dreams, embracing what you deeply love and want and what brings you joy and bliss, that's really important. There is a sense here of like, oh, it's all nonsense. It's not all nonsense. There's a power and there's a beauty to you. Embrace it and embrace what you love in your life, because we're having a bit of difficulty with that. But if we remember that being happy matters, if we remember embracing the beautiful things matter in our life, well, that becomes a game changer. And it brings us to the Ace of Cups, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of healing, beautiful love. And it's a gift just for us. We're represented by the cups in the minor arcana. And when the Ace of Cups comes in, when we get this gift, we can feel the weight that we carry in our heart, the emotions that feel overwhelmed and overused and taken advantage of. We can feel ourselves releasing a lot of that negativity and being healed and being calm and being centered in us. But there's going to be this time where we have to kind of walk through this storm of emotion, this intensity of feeling, and acknowledge it and say, I see you, but I'm not ruled by you. It brings us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And it's the Three of Swords reversed. We're releasing a lot of pain during this time. And as we release this pain, there's going to be a sense of like, well, how do I feel the hole that the sword left, right? It's almost going to be like it was easier to have that pain there. I knew what to do with it. So just know that the heart can feel vulnerable during this time. And when Spirit says the heart, it's not just the organ, the muscle of the heart, but it's our emotions. We can feel just a little bit more raw, a little bit more on edge. So be aware of that. Our subconscious spirit message is rejoice. It is time to rejoice. It is time to celebrate. It is time to look at the beautiful things in our lives and say, my life is a blessing. Even if it doesn't feel like a blessing, even if you feel completely overwhelmed by it, it is time to start to rejoice in the little things. Because as we rejoice in the little things, it becomes easier and bigger things start to happen. But it just also becomes easier to savor and embrace and love the smaller things in life. And that raises our energy vibration. That raises our joy. And the bigger things follow. They do. Our subconscious tarot message is the King of Wands reversed. There's something here, okay? And Libra had the King of Wands reversed too. You have strong air sign energy, so some Libra energy here if you're born on the cusp or have strong Libra in your chart. There's something here with resisting change. Okay, change around career, change around passion, change around inspiration. But there's also somebody who can come into your life or who has come into your life whose passion was very overpowering. They wanted to change your passion to match theirs. And this left a little bit of a scar on you where it was like, now you question, you know, am I supposed to be passionate about this? Am I supposed to like this? Like, am I supposed to be happy with this? And spirit is like, stop letting this negativity have a say in your life because it doesn't deserve it. It doesn't deserve it. There's also a question of, are my passions right? There's a real question here. Scorpio is like, is my passion right? Is my creativity, is my desire in life right? And spirit is saying, as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not cruel and malicious, why would you be questioning your passion? All right. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Scorpio, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.